Sitting here watching the game, the Boston game, and just like most people, picked up my phone, boom, started scrolling. The first thing came up was, of course, the tape of the phone conversation between Shannon and the girl. I don't want to disrespect her, and I don't want to call her Jane Doe now that their name is out there. Just because listen, I'm almost afraid to even talk about it, and I didn't want to talk about it. I would just sit here and enjoy the game, and I should have just watched the game, maybe not picked up the phone. But when I picked up the phone, it made me feel that. I saw one time that the leak tape, and then the statement came up, Shannon's statement, because he had to speak and address all the social media. Everything comes up. His lawyer saying they offered $10 million or tens of millions, and now the thing starts to unravel in a way that I say that obviously the intent or whatever it is, it gets worse and worse for him, and that's why it put me in a bad place. Like I woke up excited about the draft tomorrow, and then well, we started last night. The Lakers did win, but we'll talk about all of that, and then excited about the draft, and then just trying to watch sports. What I love, watching sports and pulling the meaning out of sports. But we get these stories like this, and because of Shannon, it makes its way into sports, and this is like when he said they offered $10 million to settle it. Everybody will think out here like, oh, well, you must got something on you if you're going to offer $10 million. But this game now is not a game about finding truth. That's what I was trying to say to you guys on the live stream yesterday. And my God, I don't really want to talk about it, but because of I've had such history. But that's why I have to talk about it. Because I don't know if I can remain real with you guys if knowing that I've had history and I don't say anything about it. And it's not my way anyway. But be not deceived. I don't want to talk about it. I really don't. Because I work hard to keep it out of my life. I don't even like talking because I don't want to bring it around me. And every man worries about it, or what he's going through. And this is what it is. Because now he's venturing into a place where it's just lose-lose for him. People say, why would you offer $10 million? You must have had something. You must have done something. You must have done something. No, it doesn't mean you're guilty. This is and that's a hell of a nuisance value. What a lot of people have to do is have to determine if there's a nuisance value to make it just get out of here. If it's something that can destroy you, and you're seeing what's happening. And their side, they're not going to put everything out at once. They're going to keep putting little things out, one at a time. So everybody will talk about this today. Then they'll give it a couple of days and something else will come out. They'll put out something new. That's why, in the beginning, a lot of people were shocked to hear that he offered $10 million. But that's what they call in that business a nuisance value. Now, you look at the 10, I look at 10 and say, whoa, that's real. But from him, and I'm sure all his advisors and lawyers and everything, they're not looking at the 10, they're looking at the 100 that was in the press 2 weeks ago. So they're saying, oh God, do we just get the 10 so we can take in the 90? because what's happening now is what they were worried about the most. They were willing to give the 10 to take in the 90. That was probably the best business move. And I'm sure that's what they were thinking. Because now, rather she gets anything or not, and at some point, all they're going to do is keep releasing things until you relent. And I worry if every time something comes out, do those numbers continue to change? Is that 10 to 90? Now they bring something out, it go 30 and 70. You see what I'm saying? What kind? Until it gets to a point where, I don't know, does he lose everything? That's what I'm concerned about. That's why I was talking about this. This is worst place to get. And if the game was played for truth, nobody would be doing this. We'll wait till we get to the courtroom. But the game isn't played for truth. The game is played, and I'm saying that game is just a game. God, please, I don't want any of it. I shouldn't even be talking about it. But I'm just saying, that game is played a different way. It ain't about, let's find out really what happened. Let's find out about the truth. It's let's find out who's the best at convincing or confusing people, but getting them on our side. And through that process, the only person that has anything to lose is Shannon Sharpe. The only person putting anything on the line. You know, and I'm not talking about the alleged victim. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is she didn't have any great thing out here that this is going to chip away at. So she didn't have any big thing out here that's going to chip away. Well, I heard about her OnlyFans. When Shannon mentioned OnlyFans, it'll probably boost that. Both lawyers are going to get a big time boost because they're in the paper. They're in the conversation. Are they all over social media? They're in the conversations every time we bring up these conversations. And the only person that's going to be losing is my great friend. Man, I know it. I know the pain of it. I know the frustration of it. And you see the tapes, and you know, it was crazy. Now everybody brings out all the stuff that even the times you were joking about something else, you know, joking about something else. Now they bring it up as if this is current stuff, you know, and you have, it just looks bad. I'm hoping guys, and I don't know, I'm hoping that maybe times have changed. You know, I know how I used to be so afraid, like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose everything, my job, I love my job, I don't lose my job, and it worries, and I gotta put, you know, I hope the guys see the truth and nothing happened here. It runs you crazy, you don't sleep, man. I swear, I had never had ulcers before. I never knew what ulcers were. I had ulcers, man. I was grinding my teeth. I was in such stress and frustration over it. Oh, it ran me crazy. And I had some pretty big deals I lost. You know, it's a lot of money. A lot of money. I'm just saying. And here, you know, now, even if Shannon, I know Shannon and his lawyer have spoken, even if they stop right now, still won't go away. Because the other side won't let it happen like that. Lawyer has spoken. Even if they stop right now, still won't go away. Because the other side won't let it happen like that. They're trying to change the number that you left the room with. And the last time, it was 10 million. We got to make you move the number up. And the only way we can do that is keep trying to destroy. That's a dirty game. Honestly, and I'm just sharing with you guys, one time I was, and I'm gonna be dead right, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. Oh my God, I'll never forget it. I'll be dead honest. I was in trouble and we were doing something, and I was with the guy. You guys probably will look it up. Dennis Panini. So the short, the small guy. He worked for me. And I took good care of him because everybody else would pick on him all the time. But then Dennis had put some little hidden camera in the back of a car, and I hadn't went through all my stuff, and I was I was getting drug tested and everything, and I wasn't doing anything, but I was still messing around earlier. So I was, hey man, listen, I need you to take me over to get some to get for them. Now, I promise you. Because we went and picked up something from a boy. When he came to the car, I don't know, I swear my hand before God, I don't know what made me do it. A boy came to the car, I say, come on that side. I had him come on the other side. And I handed Dennis the money to get the bag. I said, man, grab the bag. Because I didn't want anybody, if they were watching me from anywhere out here, following me, newspaper, to see me grab the bag. So Dennis, the guy, paid man, got the stuff. We went to the place with the girls, whatever. When it all went down, and we went to court, or before we got to court, did you know they had flipped Dennis? And Dennis was in electronics, had taken the video that was in the back of the car, that I didn't know, and given it to them. But what he did was edited some stuff, docued it up. So it made it look like I handed him the money and grabbed the stuff. And I did not, because I would not grab it. I was like, wow. Boy, now, because I wonder how they do it. Because what happened, when I told him, I said, go over there to get it. And I had to get it. Then he was over there talking, and then I got ready to leave. He walks over and gave me dap, and we said, all right, we're gone. So they took the dap like he was handing me something. He had already handed it to this. And I'm telling you, I was like, oh my God. And they're putting this out. This ran on a show back then, Hard Copy. I think it was called Hard Copy or something. I was like, oh my God. This is where I was learning. This is my first run. I had a DA told me, well, I'm gonna tell you what the truth is. And then I'm looking at this, I said, no, I know I didn't. So, I thought I was, yeah. That's all I'm saying. The only man that is concerned with the truth is Shannon. And the only thing we're not going to get all of, and certainly not the right way, is the truth. I'm praying for him because he's sliding into the lose area. Something has to happen here. His lawyers right now, I'm telling you guys, they're going to have to go and whatever case it is, ask for some kind of order against speaking, a restraining order, no speaking, gag order. They call it a gag order. I know about that stuff. We had to go ask for a gag order. Judge, can we get a gag order so no attorney can be speaking to the press? We got a gag order. The judge, boop, gag order. No attorney speaking to the press. Nobody. We're gonna keep it quiet right here. Had all kind of leaks. Man, more leaks. You know, it was so you know they still get it out, and it still is all against you. They're getting it out in bits and pieces so they can tell the story that they want to tell. They are not getting it out to find out the truth. As he said to me, I'm going to show you in court. The truth is what I will make it. I don't know why I'm just sharing that with you, but I just shared it with you as we watch. I do know why, because when I even heard the tape, just some long pauses. I don't know, we naturally talk like that sometimes. And then, you know what I mean? I'm sharing, that's all. Please, I don't want no problems for nobody. I've had enough of mine in that area. I'm praying for everybody. Now, let's leave this alone. Let's just keep praying.